My sister's given birth. She's given birth today, which is good. I was wrong though. I was wrong. That this time last year or this time March, I said it would probably be April 23rd. I was wrong by 3 days. It was April 26th. But yeah, still pretty close. I met Martin on on March the 7th, and then I saw him. Got invited to his house on March the 11th, and then I saw him on March the 7th, and then April, no, April the 7th, and March. I'm saying this all wrong. The screen's frozen. So yeah, March the 7th, March the 11th, and then April 7th and April 23rd. And I was predicting, because Sophie had a child on March the 7th and on March the 11th, I was predicting, and this guy that I met was my son in a past life, and I feel like because I'm God, I can do things like timing of it, timing of birth and stuff. And technically, her due date was actually the 24th, but usually she's 2 weeks late. On both the others, she was 2 weeks late, or just under 2 weeks late. On one of them, but yeah, this time, yeah, they actually said that she was probably going to be like earlier, but it didn't happen earlier. But yeah, I think they tried to induce her, so it might have actually come on 23rd. They did try to induce her, but it was a little bit too high up or something. But yes, it did. They thought actually yesterday, Sophie was saying that it will probably be another 2 weeks. And then she's just called to say that it's happened. I was watching the Abigail film when she called, and it is very concerning because my sister's a really bad mum. She doesn't use. She has to feed the child. You have to breast or feed the child every 2 hours, and she doesn't use alarm clocks. She doesn't think she needs them, and she doesn't wake up either. And I've just tried calling her a couple of times, and she's not waking up. But you know what? I'm not going to get stressed out of it over this child. I don't care. I feel like monkeys look after monkeys and humans look after humans, and I'm not human, so I shouldn't care about this child. That is how I feel. I feel that with the stress of what Sophie put me through in the last child, and the hideous nature of the social services saying that I don't have any rights to look after her other child that's in foster care. I feel like I don't have any ability or capacity now to care for children, because I'm just thinking of these social workers that thought that it was acceptable behavior, and it's not. But it's made me hate humans, and I'm just thinking, if this child is just like another human, then I don't like humans. I have no reason to like humans. I've got thousands of humans doing things about me behind my back, acting like they're helping me when really they're not. And then to have social work services say that you're not capable of looking after a child, I just I they need to die. That's how I feel. I'm God, and if I'm not capable of looking after a child, then they shouldn't be alive. But anyway, I'm not going to see this child. I don't have enough interest, and I don't like my sister very much. And I also don't want to encourage her to just get pregnant again. I feel like sometimes she does things to wind me up, and I'm thinking she might have had this child just to piss me off. So I don't want to give her any more incentive to go and piss me off again by having another child in a couple of weeks' time, or getting pregnant again in a couple of weeks' time. But yeah, what else to say? I didn't like the Abigail film; way too sick. But anyway, um, yes, I don't know what else to say. Um, Still waiting for something to happen, but I'm losing hope that something is going to happen. Um, Curious about what's going on with that Pornhub thing, porn site that Kanye West was going to do. But to be honest, he's got kind of bipolar, and he could say something and then just like a day later be like, yeah, no, I cancel that. I'm not doing that any longer. So that's part of bipolar. You have changing minds and don't stick to things. So I wouldn't really rely on anything. That I mean, I don't even know how that would play into what I would want, because it's not. I don't want to get involved in porn. Although pornography and porn are two different things, right? Like pornography is like pictures. Am I just being dumb when I say this, or is this the truth? I don't know. Is pornography like photographs of naked people, and then porn is like videos. Is that how you, or are they both the same thing? Technically, pornography could actually include videos. I think. I don't know. Is there two separate words for them, porn and pornography? One's pictures and one's videos, or is it? Is I don't know. I don't watch either, but I don't really want to have anything to do with it. But I I I don't know. I'm trying to look for signs that something's going to happen. It's interesting that Acorn's actually in Birmingham tomorrow, but I tried to get, well, I might have tried to get tickets, but there was none available, or there was a couple of tickets left, but they were like £200. I ain't paying £200 to see Akon. I would have actually probably gone to his show, but um, I'm not at that price. And I, yeah, I just don't know what to say.